So welcome to today's video. I am in a Volkswagen Golf ETSI. This car is the 2023 model. And I'm going to give you a full button tutorial. Every button that you see here in the car, I'm going to give you kind of a walkthrough as to what each button does. So without wasting any time, I'm going to start from the left side and then go all the way to the right. So here on the left are the controls to change the angulation of the side mirror. So if you want to do the left mirror, you just turn this to the left, and then you can move this kind of knob left and right to change the angulation of the mirrors here. And same with the right side, just switch it over to the right like so, and then you can do the right mirror as well like so by turning this knob left and right. Here we have the controls for the windows. So if you want to open the window, just push down and the window will open, push up and the window will close, and you have the controls for all four windows in this area here. If you want to lock the back windows like a child lock so they can't open the windows, press this button and the light will turn orange, and then only you can open the back windows if you want to. This button here is to lock all of the doors, and this button here is to unlock all of the doors. These buttons here, so on the top it's to control the front lights. So pressing mode will turn on the side lights, pressing mode again will turn the lights off, pressing mode again will turn on the auto headlight control. This is ideal if you want your headlights to be controlled automatically depending on the time of day. And then if you press mode again, you'll turn on the dipped beam headlights, which you can see here. And this button here is for the rear fog lights. And you can turn them on by pressing it and it'll kind of glow orange. And press it again to turn it off. Underneath we have the controls for the windscreen, so if it's very frosty or misty, this is to direct the fans to the windscreen, which will reduce the frost and fogginess on your windscreen, and this is for the rear windscreen. Now on the left here we have the indicator stalk, so pushing it down will turn on the left indicator and pushing it up will turn on the right indicator. You can also push this indicator backwards and forwards for the fog lights. And over here we have the controls for cruise control. So all the controls for cruise control are in this area here. So if you want to turn on adaptive cruise control, you'll press this button. And you can see it turns on because this symbol appears just in this area here. So that means it's ready to be turned on. You can press it again to turn it off. So you can see there it says ACC deactivated, but press it to turn it on and it will show up there. Then what you want to do is press set. So you press set, and from there you can choose the speed that you want to set while you're driving. So you can use the plus and minus to get to the speed that you want to, and from there adaptive cruise control will be working. If the car comes to a stop and then you want to resume it again, you can press resume. And this button here is a bit more of a specific menu. So if you press this, you can turn on lane assist. You can turn it off and on using these arrows and the OK button here. And there's also an option to turn on a limiter, and also an option to turn off and on the front assist. Also in this area here you have this button in the middle. This is for you to set the follow distance from you and the car in front. So pressing this, this kind of bar appears here, so keep pressing it if you want to increase or decrease the follow distance between yourself and the car in front. The controls here are for the volume, and then we're going to move on to the other side. Obviously you have the horn in the middle here, so press this to activate the horn. There's also the airbag, which is located here. And then on this side we have the controls for voice command, so press and hold this button down if you want to have something done using voice command. This view button here is to change various views on this screen here. So pressing view a few times will show you different information, and then you can choose which you prefer. I personally prefer it to be on this screen. You can change what's being shown on the left and right side with these buttons. So this is for the left digital display, this is for the right digital display. So if you press the left one here, you can see you can change to whether you want it to show fuel consumption, average consumption, the fuel gauge. There's various options there. And then this one here is for the right side, so you can change the view here if you want to as well. And this is to control, let's say you're listening to music or a radio station. This can help you go on to the next track. And then over here on the main screen here, we have the control for volume, the control to change radio stations, so you can seek different radio stations here. The right indicator stalk is for the wipers, so push it further up if you'd like to increase the speed of your wipers. Push it down once if you just want a single wipe of the wipers. You can increase the amount of water which is released. Pulling this stalk towards you will release some washer fluid, like so, and it will wipe the front windshield. Pushing it away from you will do the same, but for the rear windshield. And over here we have the controls for the AC, so we can press climate, and you can see there's various options for air conditioning. Over here we have the button for the parking sensors, so pressing this button here will turn on the cameras. So if you want to see the rear cameras, you just press that button. And on the top there's something which says assist. If you press this, pressing this button here will allow you to toggle on or off the front assist or the emergency braking, but also a few other settings like display distance warning and swerve support. And then if you press this button here, this will be the driver alert system. So if the car detects that you're falling asleep, it will alert you to wake up basically. And then over here, then just underneath here, we have two USB-C slots. Here we have the controls for the engine, so you can start or stop it using this button. This is to put the car in park. Over here we have the lever to change the gears into either reverse, neutral or drive. The handbrake on here, and there's also an option here to put the car on an auto handbrake. So if it detects that you've stopped, it'll just automatically put the handbrake on. So that's pretty much everything for today's video. If you have any questions about various buttons or what certain things do, leave a comment in the comment section below, and thank you for watching.